Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to prepare everybody's favorite item, which is called Aloo Parata. It's a famous dish in India, and if you want to do anything in the weekend special, you can go for this Aloo Parata, which is potatoes basically. And you need potatoes for this, wheat flour, and some more ingredients to prepare the stuffs. And let's start into the process. As you can see, I have taken 7 potatoes, small size, boiled it in a pressure cooker for 3 whistles, and then let it down cool. And I peeled off the skin and kept it aside. And apart from this potato, you need 1 onion, medium size onion, finely chopped into pieces, and green chilies. I have taken 3 numbers of green chilies, finely chopped. It depends upon your taste. If you don't want green chilies, you can completely skip it off. You can add chili powder instead of that. Anyway, we'll be adding that also. And little bit of coriander leaves and little bit of mint leaves, fresh mint leaves. I will be chopping all these things and I will be adding in the potatoes. Before that, we have to smash these potatoes. No need see whether there is any lumps or big pieces of potatoes. There should not be any big pieces. It must be completely smashed and mushy. So let's get into the process. So smash the potatoes. See, there should not be any pieces, big pieces of potatoes. You can smash, you must smash very finely. Because why I'm saying that, because if there is pieces of potatoes left over while rolling the chapati or roti, the skin may tear off. So because of that, I'm telling that there should not be any lumps or chunks of potatoes. See to that you mushed it very finely and like a paste. So it has been mushed smoothly. There is no lumps or chunks of potatoes left out. So now we will be adding all the ingredients. We will be adding the onion first. First I will be adding half of the onion. Depends upon the quantity of potatoes and the chapatis you do. Mix it. Don't squeeze the onions because it may leave some water and the stuffing is not worthy for that. It will be very watery. So don't squeeze the onions, just roughly mix it. And now we will be adding the green chilies. And along with these, we will be adding some dry powders also in this. So now we will be adding the dry powders in this, which is half teaspoon of red chili powder. I'm adding half teaspoon because I already added green chilies in this. And half a teaspoon of garam masala. And quarter teaspoon of chaat masala. If you don't have chaat masala, you can add dry mango powder also, which is called amchur powder. And a little bit of salt. Now we will start mixing these. Mix evenly so that all the dry powder spices get mixed well with the potatoes. There are two ways of making these aloo paratas. One is mixing this mixture along with the dry flour while kneading the flour for chapati. Another one is already leftover chapati flour, which is already in your fridge. You can stuff this potato filling in that and then roll it out. So there are two ways. Now I'll be adding the coriander leaves and the mint leaves. Mint is also optional. If you want, you can add, otherwise you can skip it. Why I am adding mint leaves in all my foods wherever possible is I love the mint flavor and it gives a very fresh feeling in your mouth while you eat. So I love adding mints in all the dishes whatever I prepare as much as I can. So now the filling is ready. So now we will knead the flour. I took 3 cups of wheat flour. We will mix this. I am not adding any salt in this because I have already added salt in the potato mixture. So I am not going to add any salt in this. Before adding the potato mixture in this flour, please taste the potato mixture whether the salt and the chili is also fine for you. If there is less salt in your mixture, add a little bit of salt in that. And I'm going to mix this. And we are not going to pour the water in this. We are going to sprinkle little by little, since the potato mixture already has the water content in that. So I'm going to just sprinkle it little by little. It should not be very watery and the dough should be very soft. For how to prepare the chapati dough, I already uploaded a video long before, how to knead a chapati flour for beginners and for everyone. I will add that in the description box. Otherwise you can go and watch my videos in my YouTube channel. Some will be adding oil in this stage itself, but I won't do like that. I will add oil finally when the dough is kneaded well. In this stage I will be adding oil in this much of oil. Can you see? Near about 1 tablespoon of oil. So now it has been kneaded well. The flour is kneaded well. And this is the mixture where I added the potato stuff directly in the dry flour and mixed it. As I said you, there are 2 more ways. This is one method. Another method is just kneading the old leftover dough in this. And I am going to stuff the potato mixture in this. So I will be doing 2 different varieties of aloo paratha. One is directly mixing in the flour and another one is stuffing. So let's get into the process. Now I'll start with this one as first one. Place a tawa. So we'll take a big ball in this size. Roll it in your hands and make sure there are no cracks in this. Press lightly and dip in the dry flour and pat it lightly so that the extra flour will drip off, and roll it out. don't press in the middle, just you have to roll the roller. And one more thing is, don't add too much of dry flour in this also, so that the paratha will not be soft, it will be dry and it may crack out. So make sure that you roll your pin only in the corners. It may seem that I am rolling in the middle, but no. And one more thing is, don't make the paratha too thick also, so that the inner portion will not cook well. It must be in this thickness. As you see, this is the thickness of paratha, and you can roll it in this method. And the pan is also getting heated. Put the paratha in this and cook it in the medium flame. Wait for 25 to 30 seconds for one side to get it cooked. Then flip it over. While adding ghee in this, don't pour the ghee in the paratha. Just see, I'll tell a method. This is the spoon. Just wipe the ghee in this. It will stick this much of amount. Just spread it over. That's enough. No need to add too much of ghee or butter in this, or oil. Just spread it over. Some people will pour the oil in this. No, don't pour that. It's already too heavy to get digested. So just rub the spoon in this and flip it over. Repeat the same process. I'll tell you again. See, now the spoon is completely clean. Just wipe like this in the ghee or butter pan and spread it over. That's it. This is enough. Make sure that the ghee or butter is spreaded over all the end. Otherwise, again, just wipe the spoon and add it in the corners. Some people make mistakes. I am again telling you. They will take oil like this and they will be pouring in this. No, don't do that. So this is enough. Then increase the flame to high. Press in the corners so that it gets cooked. Make sure that the flame and the heat is medium until you spread the butter or ghee in the paratha, and after that increase your heat. See, it's cooked in all the sides. You can see the brown color, right? So it is cooked in all the sides. Let's go to the same process. After flipping over, just rub the spoon in this like this, in the ghee or butter. That is enough. Don't pour the ghee or butter in this. Just spread it over. Again, I am telling you, just rub the spoon and spread it over. If you think that the ghee or butter what you spread over is very less, again dip this in the ghee or butter and then add it in the corner. That's enough. Many people I saw, including my mom, she used to take the oil or ghee or butter, whatever it is, and she will be pouring in this. No, don't do that. It's already very heavy to digest, all the potatoes and everything. And one more thing is, before adding the ghee or butter, until you flip it, you use the medium heat, and once you flip it and add the ghee or butter, increase the flame or the heat to high and then cook the paratas. Press in the corners. The smell is so yummy. This can't be done on daily basis. In general, I'm telling, some people, some parts of India, they used to do it in a regular basis, but I prefer in an occasional basis, because it's a very long process and it needs time and patience to prepare this aloo paratha. So it's better if you do it in the weekends as a special one. Otherwise, if you are having any get together or party, you can do that. To be a special dish, you can use this. In the same way, you repeat those process, and I am going to do the next method by stuffing this in the already leftover atta. Take a big piece, big chunk of atta, roll it, and see to that these are very less, these cracks and lines are very less. So just give a light press in this and then rotate it so that it will smooth it out. Press it and dip it in the dry flour as usual. Roll it in the pin. To medium size, and take the stuffing, put it in the middle, and close it. After attaching, if the flour is too much here, remove that piece. Gently rotate it. If it is very dry, take a little bit of oil and then gently rotate it. Dip it in the flour and make sure the joint portion is on the top side. Gently roll it out. In this process, if you are not an expert like me, it may crack out in the middle. As you can see, some potatoes here. I am going to close it out. There is another way also. Instead of rolling, just you can press it out like this, so that the stuffings spread evenly in the flour and there won't be uneven thickness. One side there will be thick, one side there will be thin. So to avoid all those things, you can do like this. So as you can see, I am pressing in the corner, not in the center. It may look like that, but once you start to roll, you can see the pressure point where you are rolling. So that's it. This is another method. Again the same procedure. Cook it in the medium flame until you flip on the both sides for 25 to 30 seconds. Then we will be adding the ghee or butter or oil, whatever. As you flipped it, the same way, just run over the spoon in the oil or ghee or butter and then apply it. Not apply, sorry, spread it in all the corners. Now increase the heat to the high. Flip it over. Press in the corners. Let it cook. It may look dry on the top, but no, it's not dry. All the ghee has been absorbed in the paratha. So don't worry that it's looking dry and all. Already the potatoes are boiled enough. So your paratha is ready. So your ghee paratha is ready, aloo paratha is ready. This is the stuffed one and this is the mixed one. So two types of aloo parathas I made today, and hope you enjoy this video, and let's meet in the next video. Until then, take care, love yourself, goodbye, see you.